Hello, dear Aquarius. Welcome to your June 2019 tarot card reading. I am running behind, so I do apologize, dear Aquarius, for not coming sooner. The good news is that we're picking up on the current energies this month. So I'm super excited to share the messages that are meant for you, or those which resonate with you this month. Please, if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, subscribe, and share so that you stay abreast on your readings as they come out, okay? I am an Aquarius moon, so I am super excited about sharing these messages because I do take these to heart. The moon speaks to my emotional state, so, I'm definitely looking forward to the messages that Spirit has for us this month, okay? Also, be sure to look out for your mid-month reading, which will be coming out next weekend. Now, this reading will be a lot shorter, and it will be just a snapshot on where we are moving into mid-month, dear Aquarius, okay? This reading is for sun sign, moon, rising, and Venus, okay? So take the messages that are meant for you and discard the ones that do not resonate, okay? This is a general reading and may be applied to your love life or just about any aspect within your life. My style of reading is to observe the energies that may be present within our lives as we move throughout this month. Also take note that I will be doing a mid-month or to end-of-month people card read. So I'm super excited about introducing that spread to you this month. So let's get started, dear Aries. Dear Spirit, please show me the energies from my dear Aries here in June, moving into June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, the energies from my dear Aries moving into the month of June 2019. All right. And I have change as the present situation. So many of my dear Aries, oh no, excuse me, I did Aries last, okay? But this is about change right now occurring in your life. The wheel of fortune has changed. And we'll take a closer look a little later, dear Aquarius, okay? Please show me the energies for the Divine Masculine moving into June 2019 from my dear Aquarius to Spirit. Please show me the energies for Aquarius moving into the month of June, here in June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, for Aquarius. And I have conditioning. All right, dear Divine Masculine. All right. Please show me the energy, dear Spirit, for the Divine Feminine, Aquarius, moving into the month of June 2019, here in June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, for Aquarius, here in June. Okay? Show me the energies for my dear Divine Feminine. Thank you, dear Spirit. Courage. Please show me the evolving energies for my dear Aquarius here in June 2019. Evolving energies, dear Spirit, for Aquarius here in June 2019. Please show me. Okay. Eight of Clouds, guilt. Please show me the evolving energy for Aquarius moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, for Aquarius moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, for Aquarius. Two of Clouds, schizophrenia. Please show me, dear Spirit, the last evolving energy for Aquarius here in June 2019. Please show me the evolving energy or the headliner, dear Aquarius, okay? The headliners for your month. Please show me, dear Spirit. Two of Fire, possibilities. Schizophrenia, possibilities. Wow. You have two twos. I want to show you this initially. A decision's being made. Okay, and there's some possibilities involved, but we'll get back to those later. Let's begin, dear Aquarius, okay? Moving into your month, I have the change tarot, okay? Some change is happening in your life, okay? The wheel of fortune has stepped in and destiny has taken center stage in your life, okay? As you can see here, there's the yin-yang symbol in the middle. You know, something's being balanced out. You know, there's some decision or choice that was made that is initiating a new stage in your life or a new perception, all right? And the wheel of destiny is moving ever forward, spinning towards whatever it is, the outcome of whatever it is that was maybe decided in the past, perhaps. Or it's changing, but it's moving towards you, I believe. But we're going to clarify, okay? It's when I say it's moving towards you, it's moving towards your best interest, okay? Something's changing in your life, dear Aquarius. But let's clarify, dear Spirit, what's happening with change. So only you know your spirit, right? So change is all about ripping apart things. Well, the Tower is about ripping apart things, but not necessarily ripping apart things, but allowing the natural flow to come center stage and moving per spirit. This jumped out, so I'm going to go with it because you were in need of answers. There were some answers that were needed, and you were seeking advice, perhaps from somebody, from a friend, from a spiritual counselor, from a minister, from a maybe, you know, a medical doctor, in terms of, you know, just counselor, psychologist, I want to say, because, you know, as a result of this inquiry, okay, you have sparked change. Perhaps you were asking questions and seeking answers and you found them. As you can see, this lady, she has a lot of guides around her, okay? And she's holding up a card as if she found her answer. I found my answer, and now, because I found my answer, it has kicked off change in my life, all right? But we're going to clarify further from my dear Aquarius is here in June. Please clarify, dear Spirit, the Ten of Air. Now, the Ten of Air is also equivalent to the Ten of Swords energy. This is about rebirth, all right? Perhaps after a difficult situation in your life, perhaps. Nonetheless, you had to come to a place where you were seeking answers. And you sought those answers and you received the answer that you needed. You consulted your guides, all right? And you were not only able to find the answer, but you were able to determine why you weren't going with other options, okay, that may have been on the table at the time. You picked your card, dear Aquarius, all right? Please clarify the Ten of Air for my dear Aquarius here in June, dear Spirit. Please clarify the Ten of Air, which kicked off change for my dear Aquarius. Seven of Wands, because you were defensive about something. There was some type of battle going on. You felt like you had to defend yourself in some situation within your life, dear Aquarius, okay? And as a result, you had to make a decision. Now, this could be being defensive about yourself, or maybe you had to defend somebody. Nonetheless, it prompted you to rebirth, to find a new answer, a new solution within your life, within this particular situation, within this particular relationship. And this decision that you made prompted a great change within your life, okay? That's what I see here with the Seven of Wands energy coming up. This perhaps was a very passionate decision, all right? But you use your mind, okay? You were passionate about this defensiveness. You were passionate about, you know, you want right to prevail for you, for somebody else. And, you know, you had to make a decision. Perhaps you were in a situation where you were pulled between two different parties, two different disagreeing parties, and you had to really contemplate and go within, and you chose the right decision for you, or the right alignment for you, or perhaps you stepped aside. Nonetheless, this triggered a change, okay, in your life. It triggered a new direction in some sense within your life, okay, dear Aquarius? Let's move along to the Divine Masculine. We have the Conditioning card. This could be a significant Capricorn in your life. This is about attachment, okay? This is about attaching to what is normal in life, okay? Or what is deemed as normal. You know what I mean? Like, it's like becoming stagnant and saying, you know, I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to go with what's socially acceptable in my life. But now this particular energy is becoming front and center in your life. Okay? And as a result, you're understanding that you are unique and that you have a particular purpose. This might have been what initiated you. This change might have initiated you becoming okay with being you in a certain situation within your life. All right? You're no longer going to slump in and be the sheep. You're going to stand out. You're going to speak your truth. Okay? You're going to speak your truth, and you're going to have your voice is going to be heard. You're not attached to anything anymore. You just want the truth to prevail, the truth of your being, the truth of your, you know, where you stand. This matches also very good with the Ten of Air, because you are choosing your card here. You're standing out amongst the sheep here. So you are being true to who you are, dear Aquarius Divine Masculine. But we're going to clarify this conditioning card, okay? What is this about, dear Spirit, for my dear Aquarius here in June? Please clarify for Aquarius conditioning here in June 2019. The way that flipped out, I have to go with it. And we have the Crone of Air. Now, this card is equivalent to the King of Swords. All right? King of Swords is a very no-nonsense king, okay? He knows what he wants. He's cutthroat. He's forceful. He initiates intellectual structure. He initiates intellectual thought. He wants to do things that make sense. All right. He is, you know, just no nonsense. All right. This Crone of Air is closing the book. Okay. That's why he has a book in his hand. All right. There are some things that you are not meant to know at this time. He's just saying, okay, this is the way it is, and I don't have to give you. Do you ever, like, so just think of somebody who says, talking to somebody who is an authority, and then you're asking him, like, why is this happening? He's like, you don't need the answer. Just trust me on this. I'm closing the book. All right. The Divine Masculine is very firm in whatever decision he's making right now. And he's willing to stand out. And he's willing to defy whatever others expected of him. Because he's closing the book. He's saying, this is the way it's going to be. This is the chapter. And I don't care if I don't fit in with the sheep around me. I'm going to stand firm in whatever this decision it is that I'm making at this time. But we're going to clarify the Crone of Air for my dear Divine Masculine Aquariuses. Moving into June, please clarify, dear Spirit, the Crone of Air for Aquarius, Divine Masculines. Moving into June, here in June 2019, please clarify, dear Spirit. Two of Wands, because the Divine Masculine had a decision to make, okay? Again, you have 3 twos. This is very, very prominent in your reading. This is definitely a decision that had to be made by somebody, whether it's you, dear Divine Masculine, or your partner. There was a decision to be made, and one of these decisions were better than the other. As you can see, this guy has 2 wands. Also, I see the 2 wands as the twin flame energy, okay? But there's this guy in the back. You see he's holding up 2 fingers. You know, maybe there's some doubt about the light that this man is holding, all right? There's something maybe in his past, or some belief in his past, or some passion in his past that's holding him back, all right? But even if it was holding him back at one time, as you can see, he has stepped away from the cave. This guy also reminds me of the Hierophant. So some of my dear Aquarius Divine Masculines may be stepping away from a marriage or any type of legal obligation or any institution. Could be prison. That was holding him back, and now he has these 2 torches, and he has this passion in his hand, and he has these possibilities in his hand, okay? And he has closed the chapter of the book on certain aspects in his life, and you know what? He doesn't even want to really explain what it is he went through back there in that cave. He's wanting to move forward. He has this book in his hand. He has closed the book, he's saying, and so it shall be. And as a result, he is standing out as the lion that he is. And he is no longer willing to hide amongst the sheep in his life. All right? Moving forward for the Divine Feminine, we have the Courage Tarot. This tarot is equivalent to the Strength Tarot, okay? This is a dandelion. It's pushing through the stone, all right? This is about having the courage of your convictions, the courage to be the beautiful person that you are. As you can see, this flower has a light emanating, all right, from the very edges of the flower, all right, because this person is very strong and has a lot to offer the world. Dear Divine Feminine Aquarius, you're shining your light in this world, and you may have come from a rough place in life, but you're pushing through the stone this month, okay? Your beauty is shining. Not only is it shining, it's emanating from you, and it's noticeable, all right? You are taming any baser desires or any aspect that's keeping you down. Many people would think that the seed for this dandelion seed couldn't push through this stone. But you have always been the type that defy the odds, dear Divine Feminine. And you are pushing through, and you are really emitting your light. And you're having the courage about something. But what is this courage about? This is the Strength Tarot. There could be a significant Leo in your life, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. All right? Please clarify courage for my dear Divine Feminine Aquariuses moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Aquarius moving into the month of June. And we have the Three of Air. The Three of Air would be equivalent to the Three of Swords energy. However, as you can tell here, this is a very different rendition. All right, the Three of Air is not about having swords put in your heart. It's about facing your truth. It's about scrying. You know, it's about seeing something from different points of views in order to discern the truth. All right. No more distorted perception, because I'm turning the ball upside down and I'm looking, and I have my guides here, you know, guiding me. And as a result, I'm able to push through any difficulty in my life. All right. So if my Divine Feminine have come from a place of heartache, they are now pushing through because they have faced their truth in this life. They have not only faced their truth, it's actually met their mind. You know, they have intellectually thought about it. They have turned the ball upside down. They have trusted in their intuition. Please clarify the Three of Air for my dear Divine Feminine Aquariuses moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, for Aquarius moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, for Aquarius, okay? Please show me, dear Spirit. Oh, this card is meant to come out. Because the Divine Feminine was waiting on something, all right? Waiting for their ships to come in. And as you can see, as the ship was trying to come in with all this passionate torches here, you know, there was a lot of waves, or there was a lot of opposition. Maybe there's a situation in some of my dear Aquarius's life where it seems like you could see, you know, your ships coming in or what you want coming in passionately, but it seemed like everything that could happen or go wrong went wrong as you could see it coming in. This could pertain, like I said, to anything in your life, but more specifically something passionate that you've been waiting on. And it seems like, you know, just dumb events happen. I hate to say dumb, but it's just like, I'm going on this trip and all of a sudden, you know, the airline is canceled, or, you know, just like those type of flukes that held you back, all right? And then you understood that maybe this is divinely orchestrated, perhaps, or whatever this delay was, it helped to trigger your desire to face your truth in this life. And as a result, you came out victorious because you pushed through these obstacles that tried to keep you back in your life, or you realize that these obstacles were holding you back, or were the stones, and you decided to push through anyway. Nonetheless, there's a lot of emphasis on strength this month for you in facing your truth, dear Divine Feminine, and not allowing the storms to hold you back, okay? That's an interesting aspect for you, dear Divine Feminine. Okay, so moving forward, we have the Eight of Clouds, guilt. Okay, so this is about being in a self-imposed prison of your own. All right, this is about sleepless nights, yet worrying about something that you can't really prove, but you worry about it nonetheless. Okay, and you're not willing to look up and see the flowers yet, because it just seems like, you know, everything is like kind of getting to you. All right, there's a guilty aspect. Maybe somebody's feeling guilty about something, but we're going to clarify further for my dear Aquariuses here in June. Please clarify, dear Spirit, For Aquarius, what is this Eight of Clouds energy about? This is intellectual. It's definitely in the mind. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Aquarius. Moving into June 2019. Here in June 2019, please clarify. We have the Three of Water, which is the Three of Cups energy, okay? This is about emotional fulfillment, okay? This lady, she's standing here in front of a fountain. And she's super happy and she's connected with all. Now, I know the Three of Cups energy is usually that of, I don't know, just celebration. But this lady is celebrating on her own, which I find very significant, okay? Maybe, you know, some of my dear Aquariuses have been in a situation where they felt really happy and then all of a sudden they felt alone. And as a result, they, you know, just feel this guilt, you know, like, what happened to my flowers? You know, as the flowers are above her, what happened to my flowers? They were all around me and now they just suddenly left. Something suddenly could have happened in some of my dear Aquarius's life. You know, at some point you felt like you had more than enough. And that you could even put some up for later. You were so emotionally fulfilled. You were enjoying emotional pleasures. And then all of a sudden, these emotional pleasures turned it to this guilt, perhaps, for some of my dear Aquariuses. But why? All right? Because as you can see, the flowers are still up there. But mentally, it's like, you know, you're just not understanding something about the situation, even though it made you feel fulfilled at some particular point in your life. But let's clarify the Three of Waters. You are fulfilled, you know, materially, you know, emotionally, you know, standing by yourself. You're trusting your emotions, perhaps with someone. And then all of a sudden you feel guilty about something. So let's see. Please clarify the Three of Waters for my dear Aquarius. Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify, dear Spirit, for Aquarius. Please clarify this Three of Water sentiment that led to guilt for my dear Aquarius. The Sun, because my Aquarius experienced the sun moment in their life. All right? Some of my dear Aquariuses may be expecting a child. You know, I just think that this sun rendition is kind of indicating that. But they experienced this beautiful experience, this beautiful relationship, this beautiful time in their life, and they felt free. All right, not only free with another, but free on their own. Like, they felt happy on their own. They were just so secure in this particular situation. Then all of a sudden, this intellectual feeling came in that made them feel like it's too good to be true, perhaps. Like I said, this is self-imposed intellectual isolation or torment, mental torment. Nothing has actually happened, but maybe some of my dear Aquariuses are feeling like it's too good to be true. That's very open-ended because you have such beautiful cards indicating such beautiful times, and all of a sudden, this mental anguish. Let's see if we can get more clarification from further. You know what? I'm going to try to clarify this because it's just so startling that we have such a contrast between the clarifying cards. So I'm going to pull out a new deck and clarify this again. I'm going to clarify this Sun Tarot. Sun again indicates a Leo, perhaps, or any fire sign for that matter. Three of Cups could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Eight of Clouds could be Aquarius, Libra. Yeah, that could be you. Aquarius, you might be feeling guilty about something. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But let's clarify the Sun, dear Spirit. I'm pulling out an extra deck. I think I haven't done this whole month, dear Aquarius. But I have to do this for you because this is just so startling, you know. The Sun. Please clarify the Sun for my dear Aquarius. Moving into June 2019. Here in June, dear Spirit, please clarify. What is this about? How did this lead to guilt? How did all of this beauty lead to guilt? Please clarify. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Wow. The Hanged Man talks about, I'm going to put my finger here. The Hanged Man talks about connecting with the divine, all right? Self-imposed isolation in order to connect with the divine, because something, so this tells me that this was like, it's because you've connected with the divine, and no matter what is beautifully manifesting right now, you're doubting something for some reason. You feel like maybe a situation is one-sided. You've connected with the divine, and somehow what's physically manifesting with the sun coming out and the Three of Cups, emotional fulfillment, you're just feeling a contradiction somewhere in your life, dear Aquarius. And this may or may not be the reality, but it's something that's keeping you up at night, perhaps. But it's definitely self-inflicted. But we're going to move on to the next evolving energies, which is the Two of Fire, possibilities. Because you have a lot of possibilities. Some of my dear Aquarius may be traveling this month. Nonetheless, you know, there's some possibilities. Maybe, you know, your future movements are dependent on a particular situation in your life. This isn't necessarily about choices. It's about making the right decision in terms of the possibilities that present themselves in your life. But let's clarify the Two of Fire. Remember, the Two of Fire also came up under the Divine Masculine, because some of my dear Aquariuses are leaving something behind in order to explore new possibilities. All right, they're leaving an institution perhaps. And so this is further clarified within the evolving energies. Please clarify the Two of Fire for my dear Aquariuses moving into the month of June, dear Spirit. And we have the Six of Fire. Okay. This is a very interesting card because this guy is standing, he has this, like, I don't know what you call that instrument, but it's this very sharp tool, and he has, like, I don't know what that is. It's like a scale, perhaps, you know, in his left hand. And he's looking forward. He's trying to figure out something. You know what I mean? He's contemplating something, okay? This is the Six of Fire energy. This is a conservative, serious energy or attitude. Time to review and analyze plans, okay? And this is why you come to this Two of Fire. And this planet is Neptune, by the way. This guy is standing in front of. This is about career. This is about expansion. This is about the serious material side of life. And so perhaps some of my Aquarius have a decision to make as it pertains to where they're going to live, as it pertains to where they will reside, or where they will stay in terms of their career, decisions in regards to their business, decisions in regards to their relationships, okay? Nonetheless, there's a decision to be made. Neptune is showing a major presence here for you, dear Aquarius. So many of my Aquariuses likely have a serious decision ahead in terms of where they want to head this particular month, moving into July. Perhaps we'll see with the mid-month read, but please clarify the Six of Fire, dear Spirit, for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Aquariuses here, moving further into June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Aquarius here in June. Definitely confirming. The Chariot is about traveling. It's about taking control of a situation. It's about serious contemplation about something in your life. All right, as you can see here with the Chariot, there's two horses. They're pulling in two different directions. So perhaps you are feeling pulled, dear Aquarius, in two different directions. If this doesn't pertain to you, you could be pulled into two different directions in regards to a choice that you have to make in your life. Perhaps some of my dear Aquariuses are pulled between two loves, two jobs, two locations, two family members, two friends. Nonetheless, you're taking this very seriously, okay? And this Two of Fire is saying that this is not a choice that is a yes or no choice, or there's a bad decision here. You just have possibilities. But what I will say here, dear Aquarius, is that you have to follow your heart. You have to follow your passion. Passion is being highlighted. Passion's being highlighted again with the Six of Fire, okay? You have to follow your passion, because if you do not follow your passion, you know, go with the horse that represents your passion. That's all I can say with that. You have to tell me, dear Aquarius, what's going on with you, okay? All right, because you felt guilty about something. So maybe some of my Aquariuses may be in a situation where they have experienced love and the sun, and they're kind of contemplating letting it go, perhaps, because maybe they just feel like, no, this is too mushy. This is too unreal. Like, something's wrong with this. Follow your heart, okay? You connected with spirit. All right, you experience your sun moment. Follow. Do not get lost. It's sometimes easier to be pessimistic in this life and to believe that things are supposed to go wrong. If you, dear Aquarius, are in a situation where things are going right for you, don't self-sabotage yourself, because I believe this card is about self-sabotage, okay? And with the possibilities, you're looking at the practical aspects. You're looking at it passionately, all right? And there's this, because you want to control your life. If you have to release control in order to follow your passions, do not let fear hold you back. That's what these cards are telling me. Some of my dear Aquariuses are letting fear hold them back. Don't let fear hold you back. Learn the difference between healthy intuition, those gentle nudges within you, and those that are just based on fear when you have such a sun shining behind you. Stop being afraid, dear Aquarius, okay? And moving into the next evolving energy, we have the Two of Clouds, schizophrenia, because there's a decision to be made. This decision is very intellectual, okay? It's about following your passions, following what other people want for you to do, or following, what you feel like is logical. Again, but passion is being highlighted here because you have all of these twos coming up. And I'm going to tell you something, dear Aquarius. You have Two of Wands, Two of Fire. That's trumping this Two of Clouds, which is schizophrenia, which tells me that the answers that you seek are within your passions, all right? Two of Clouds, schizophrenia, you have a decision to make, all right? This person is lodged between two blocks. There's the clouds underneath him. He's looking down. He doesn't know whether to let his foot hold him or his hands. Nonetheless, that decision has to be made. He cannot stay like this forever. And that's what this card is reminding you of. You can't stay in indecision forever. You have to make a decision, dear Aquarius, okay? You have to make a decision. All right, so please clarify, dear Spirit, the Two of Clouds for my dear Aquarius. Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify. I've had this card come up in almost every read. The Ten of Water, I think this is definitely a twin flame aspect. This is about emotional fulfillment, but it's more than that. It's about the other world, okay? This is reminding you that you are being divinely guided, okay? The need to take action even if you are in the dark or confused. Again, this is confirming your Two of Clouds energy, all right? So for my dear Aquariuses that have a decision to make, the Ten of Waters is coming in to say, you have to make this decision even if you're confused. Do not wait until you're intellectually sound. I have shown you in this reading how passion is having a particular say. When I say passion, it necessarily doesn't have to do with relationships. It's something that you feel in your heart and soul. You feel it running through you. It's that decision that makes you feel like, okay, I'm making the right decision because I can feel it within my soul. I don't feel it because I read it. I don't feel it because somebody told me. I feel it within my soul, okay? But the decision needs to be made, and this is confirming your Two of Clouds energy. So the major theme in your reading this month that's coming, you have to make a decision, dear Aquarius. Many of you guys are facing a decision. Right or wrong, you have to make this decision, dear Aquarius, okay? This is a major theme. It came up 3 times. Passions trumping intellect. Yeah, sure. Don't just throw your intellect by the wayside. But, make the decision that's right for you. Make that decision that's you're feeling passionately within your soul. Don't make decisions based on what other people tell you you should do. Okay, dear Aquarius? All right, again, Two of Swords. Okay, that's so interesting. See, you are having all kinds of synchronicity, dear Aquarius. Two of Clouds, Two of Swords are equivalent intellect. So now, let me correct myself. Because what Spirit's telling me now is there has to be a balance between the two. Use your logic, but use your passion. Weigh them equally and make your decision. Even if you don't see the full staircase. Isn't that interesting? I was like, passion's winning the day. And then the Two of Swords came out. Aquarius, I'm so pleased with your reading. Listen, This isn't a self-imposed prison, all right? Stop letting the past hold you back if that's the case. Don't let past pain or past hurt hold you back. If things are going well, keep basking in the sun, because this is where you're supposed to be, all right? And the reason you can trust this is because you connected with Source, okay? All right, definitely use the intellect, connect with the planet Neptune in making the right decisions logically that are meant for you, all right? Make the decision, all right? But also consider your passions, because they are just as prevalent and just as important in your life at this particular time. Divine Masculine, don't be afraid to stand out from the crowd, because you can close the book on certain aspects that you know no longer serve you, because you have sought answers your guides have already showed you, dear Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, listen. You have the courage of your convictions. You've pushed through the stones. You're showing your light. You faced your truth. No more waiting, okay? Because the wheel of fortune has come in to change things, or to change your situation to move in your favor. So you know you have faith in that. You guys have a beautiful read, dear Aquarius, okay? Wow. Gives me chills. All right. Okay, so let's pull a couple of oracle cards just to bless your overall read, dear Aquarius. Moving here into June, please show us what else we need to know for my dear Aquarius here in June, dear Spirit. Oh, this one flipped out like that. It's definitely your card. All right, dear Aquarius, I have be courageous. Truth conquers all. Wow. Because it's not about living in your head, right? It's about the truth, all right? And the truth has definitely manifested itself in your read, Divine Feminine. Be courageous, because truth conquers all. Truth, Divine Masculine, and Divine Feminine. This was in your, present situation. Truth conquers all. The truth sets you free is one of my favorite phrases, okay? All right? So don't be afraid of the truth. Live in your truth. Walk into your truth. That's what's important in this life. It's not about what other people say. Knowledge of a situation dispels the fear of the unknown. So go seek your truth. No longer be left in the dark about something in your life. This will lead to illumination and freedom. Face your truth, dear Aquarius. It's okay. It's better to know than to not know. Whatever it is that you may fear, okay? All right, and then it also helps you make the decisions or take the possibilities on that are meant for you in this life. Please clarify, be courageous. Truth conquers all for my dear Aquarius, dear Spirit. Here in June, please clarify for Aquarius here in June. Start anew. Begin again, dear Aquarius. Oh, wow. Okay. So for my dear Aquariuses that are starting something new, there's no need in this Eight of Clouds energy and feeling guilty about something, okay? The universe has given you permission to be okay with where you are, what you've been through, and understanding that you deserve to start anew no matter what's happened in your life. When you love purely and you do things purely from the heart, there's no reason to think that you don't deserve a new beginning, okay? You find the situation in your life that needs attention and you clean it up, all right? Start over and go forward with a new set of priorities, because through every experience we learn something new. We face our truth, all right? We start anew, and we have new priorities perhaps as a result of this new awareness that we come into, dear Aquarius, all right? And for a later read, I'm going to pull the Rumi Oracle. I am so thankful that you guys hung in here with me today. I hope I delivered messages that truly resonate with you and that can help you as you traverse this month, dear Aquarius. We are all on a journey in this life. I'm so excited to be on the journey with you and to be able to use my vessel to channel what it is that I should, in regards to your journey and the messages that could potentially help you. All right. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share so that you stay abreast on your new readings as they come out, okay? Dear Spirit, please show me what else there is for my dear Aquariuses here in June. Please show me. Auza, star of Venus. This looks very intriguing. So I look forward to reading this to you, as well as sharing the exercise that you can practice during your meditation sessions this month, okay? All right, dear Aquarius, thank you again. Thank you for joining me. Much love and many blessings until I can feel your energy again. Take care. Good night.